Hello. I know, it's been a very long time since I made a video. So sorry. So sorry. It's entirely my fault. Life. Stuff. And stuff. Anyway, on with the video. So, I picked up one of these. It's a Halo 3 Legendary Edition helmet that came out like 2007. And I picked it up because I figured a fun little project I could do. And basically on a whim, I didn't know if it would fit me or not. So that's also one of the reasons I picked it up. But I modified it to be wearable. Back in 2000 something, 7, 8, someone made a tutorial to modify this into a wearable helmet on highimpacthalo.org. I'll put the link down below if you want to see it for some reason. But it's pretty dated now. The pictures aren't the best quality, and I figured about 8 years later, why not make a new updated video to show how to take it apart, because there's some parts in his tutorial that weren't very clear. So I figured I'd make a whole new video on how to do so. So this is it. It's not completely done yet. Everything's just hot glued together. I still need to epoxy everything together, but it's sufficeable. It'll do the job for now. So this is it. Let me just pop on my hood real quick, cause don't want to get stabbed in the face with the little bits I haven't finished. Nope. Just give me a quick moment. Nope. Ow. This doesn't have to look pretty. I don't care. But there it is. So yeah, that's basically how it fits. It's not tight, but it's not gigantic. Like, without padding, it's pretty, not snug, but it's firm. But if I put padding there, it'll hold on pretty well and be a little bit more comfortable. Because there's some little sharp bits inside that I need to take care of. Like, I already took out some of the screw posts inside just because they would be stabbing my head. So, this is the base. I've been using it to hold the screws and whatever. But other than that, it's a good way to display the helmet without actually just putting it down. So, by accident, while I was bidding on this one, I figured I'm probably going to lose that bid. And I figured I'd put the best offer on eBay. Won both. So I have two now. So, here's the other one. I'll show you a quick difference. Non-wearable, wearable. There's some bits missing because I still have to paint it and whatever, but very heavy, very light. So I'll show you how to take it apart. Right. So you're gonna need a screwdriver, Phillips head, and it'd be useful to have a, where is it? Like a small knife just to pry things off. So let's see, am I having to put my screws in? Well, it's usually good to have something you put your screws in. Like this cap from my Gatorade. So just a cap. There's a lot of screws in it, by the way. So you're going to flip it over and take out all these screws first. After you've taken these ones out, you have to take the 4 that are inside, because those will be a pain in your ass if you don't forget to take those out. Alright, so all the screws here are gone. So now flip it over, and we're going to want to pry these 2 panels here and here off. So it's a little difficult. This is why your knife comes in. Don't know why I got an accent on that, but how to do this? First you have to find a good opening to pry it off. Oh, okay, and make sure your knife doesn't close on your finger. Very good thing to note. Alright, so it takes a while to fiddle. You're most likely gonna break some pieces, but if you're gonna glue it in, it doesn't matter. So let me see if I can do it a little faster to show you how I did it. So what I did was, on the bottom bit right here, there's a little bit of a opening, and actually no, yeah, right here. On this little section right here, this little corner bit, focus, right, this little section here, there's enough space to put your blade in, and just wiggle it in enough so you can shove it in there. You might need to lift it up just a little bit. Actually, was it this part? I don't even remember. Nah, right here. Okay, so where my knife is right now, this section right here. There's just enough space you can lift it up a little, or just if your knife is thin enough, slip it in. And be careful, don't stab yourself, because that'd be awful. I'm not held liable for any stabbings that you give yourself. And just carefully run it along as you, and pry up, not down, as you open it, because it will slowly open. Damn it, Facebook. And just carefully keep going. It takes a little fiddling to go around it. As you keep going, the other side will pop up, and then you can go from that side. This, and make sure not to close it on your finger again. And then slowly keep going. Get a little frustrated. Break some pegs, but it's okay. You'll only really see it on the inside. So on the outside, it's pretty fine. So put those aside, and this is what you'll see. There are screws here and here that you need to take out. So take those out. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, those are out. So the next bit is to take the top off. So basically, you just gotta pry at it. I lied, you don't have to pry at it. I pried at it because the first time I did it, I didn't know that there were the 4 screws inside. So I just ended up prying at it for a good hour. But if you take the screws out, it makes your life easy. I'm stupid, I swear. Alright, so that's done. Now you're gonna have to take the screws out. Here, 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 here. Those parts. So take those out. Alright, so now that your screws are all out, the next step is, I don't remember. Was it this? Okay. Yes. Yes? Okay. You can pry this bottom part off. About now. So that's off. Actually, you don't need it, so I'll put it in the box. So then you have the insides of a Jalunderful. I was really gonna say that. Jalunderfur? What's wrong with me? Goodness, I feel so stupid. Holy crap. Alright. So, underneath the visor thing right here, there's 6 screws. Take those out too. Alright, so now that those are done, this should just fall out, like this. I'm looking here, the camera's here. Hold on, let me fix my life. I mean, camera. I can't fix my life. Here. So that comes off. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws underneath that. So that's all done. And this should come right off. Alright. So then you have, actually you don't really need to take this part off because you're going to toss it anyway. So There's more screws right here on the top of the visor. So pop that out. So this next part requires a little construction, destruction. That's the word. So in here, there's these little L shapes right here, and they're screws, but you cannot get to them unless you have a super tiny screw, which I don't, and I don't know if you do, but if you can screw it. For me, I just ripped them out. So I took my handy dandy clipper and just went to town on it. Alright, so a little update. Forgot to mention, I have a pair of large clippers, and what I did was there's 1, 2, and 3 places to clip. And once you clip, actually no. What do you know? There's only one place to clip. I'm stupid. But yeah, there's only one place to clip. You don't really need that part either, but anywho. There's this piece right here that you need to clip. So I'll clip that real quick. I'll show you. It comes right out. Just give me one moment while I mutilate this collector's edition thing. There you go. And it falls right out. See? They'll usually fall right out. These pieces will fall out too. The side helmet bits. I don't know how to take this one out. Yeah. Side helmet bits. So you put those off the side too. So now you have the front and the back. The back's easy. You have this screw here and here to unscrew. So put these parts to the side and unscrew it. So once you have unscrewed, there's these little pegs. So you need to stretch it out and pull. So then you have the back piece off. So then all you have left is the front bit. Oh, I'm just making a mess of myself. So you could unscrew these parts right here. I already clipped them because I really don't care. So those bits are off. There's screws under here and here. So just get your little knife, not the saw, not the whatever the hell, bolt, or not the screw, the knife. Go underneath the largest side, and then just underneath the largest side. Usually go at the bottom, and then just carefully. Actually, not that. Oh shit! You know, you can do that. You can actually go from the other side and just pop the. Oh, you can't. You can't do that. So just go on the other side and just pop it out. It'll break, but you can glue it back in. Can't reach it. Come on, reach. It takes some hassling, but now those off, you have screws here and here. So screw those parts off. 1 and 2. So you think you're done, but you're not. Far from it, not really. But this part, you could easily just pop out. So just from the top or bottom, just push and it'll come right off. And it'll give you access to the middle screw right there. So screw that. And take that off. This piece comes right off. And then you'll have these 2 screws right here. And those should be the last pieces. One and 2. And then should come off. Question mark. Right? Yeah. Oh, oh god, there's a fly in here. A dead fly, but it's still kind of gross. Well, at this point you could take this out and just toss it to your side. But yeah, there's a fly in here. This is disgusting. Ugh. But now inside you have 2 screws. Here and here. See? Right here. and right here. So yeah, there we go. You have to carefully put out because they're wedged in these little hole bits right here. You can see it right there. Those little hole slots. They're kind of in there a little firm, so you're just gonna need to give it a little nudging. It'll come out. Stupid magnetized shit. So just push it out, and then it comes right out. And then this is the visor, left over. Leave it in if you want. So now we have a pile of Spartan head pieces. And I'll show you how to put that together in the next video. So remember guys, peace, love, oh no, messed that up, didn't I? Shoot. Peace, love, all the above.